Have you ever met someone who just naturally attracts people, effortlessly drawing them in? If you have, you've probably admired how they effortlessly gain admiration and respect. Surprisingly, you too may possess some of these captivating qualities. While some individuals seem naturally endowed with charisma, others cultivate it through conscious effort. In the realm of Stoicism, the allure of magnetic personalities is not merely a matter of superficial charm or physical attractiveness. Rather, it stems from the alignment of certain character virtues with the Stoic philosophy's principles of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Stoicism teaches that true magnetism emanates from within, rooted in the cultivation of virtuous qualities that transcend mere appearances. Today, let's illuminate 11 key personality traits that imbue individuals with magnetic allure. I dare say you possess at least one or two of these qualities, waiting to be uncovered and nurtured within you. Whether you are aware of it or not, recognizing and understanding the specific personality traits that contribute to your magnetic presence can serve as a catalyst for personal growth and self-improvement. Even if conventional standards of physical beauty do not apply to you, you possess the potential to illuminate any environment, effortlessly forge connections, and infuse warmth into interpersonal interactions. Before we dive in, I'd really appreciate it if you could give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Stick around until the end because each point is significant and might uncover some new insights for you. All right, let's begin. Number 1. Authenticity. It's tough to truly connect or be influential if you're just playing a part. This is a core principle in both Stoicism and in understanding the allure of magnetic personalities. According to Stoicism, we should embrace our true selves and control our reactions to external circumstances. It's about being consistent in who we are, no matter what life throws at us. Now, think about those people who just draw you in, those with magnetic personalities. They're not putting on a show. If they're interested, excited, or even annoyed, it's because they are genuinely feeling those emotions. They don't fake their feelings, which makes them incredibly compelling and trustworthy. This authenticity is something we can all sense, and it makes their presence very powerful. Moreover, being authentic doesn't just influence others. It sets a powerful example. It encourages others to drop their facades and be more genuine in their interactions. Think about someone like Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, who is remembered and revered not just for his power, but for his commitment to living a life of virtue and authenticity. He showed that even in immense power, one could maintain integrity and truthfulness in their actions and words. People with magnetic personalities don't have hidden agendas. Their openness and sincerity set a powerful example for everyone around them. Their influence is highly valued because it's rooted in truth. They inspire us to be true to ourselves and to embrace our genuine emotions, just as Stoicism encourages us to face life with integrity and resilience. So, embracing authenticity is not just about being honest with others. It's about being true to ourselves, facing our realities without pretense, and managing our lives and emotions with Stoic grace. This is how we build trust, foster genuine relationships, and ultimately lead a more fulfilling life. Number 2. Sense of humor. When we talk about people who naturally attract others, one of the standout qualities they possess is their ability to use humor in a positive and uplifting way. This isn't just about telling jokes. It's about the kind of humor that brightens everyone's day without stepping on anyone's toes. Now, in the realm of Stoicism, a key teaching is to focus on what we can control and to meet life's challenges with virtue and composure. Magnetic individuals embody this philosophy through their approach to humor. They understand that while laughter is a powerful tool for connection, the way one jokes can either build or break the bonds with those around them. These charismatic folks avoid humor that involves self-deprecation, cruel criticism, or making fun of others' faults. Why? Because such humor often pushes people away, creating discomfort rather than ease. Instead, they opt for a style of humor that is inclusive and never at anyone's expense. This aligns beautifully with Stoic principles, which advocate for respecting oneself and others, emphasizing the importance of moral integrity over cheap laughs. Consider the way a genuinely magnetic person can walk into a room and light it up with just a few well-chosen words, sparking laughter that doesn't demean, but rather includes everyone in the joy. Their charisma is not just in being funny, but in knowing how to use humor to smooth over awkwardness, to bridge gaps between people, and to quickly forge connections. It's about creating moments of joy that elevate rather than isolate. For example, think about a leader who uses humor to highlight a shared struggle without singling anyone out, or a friend who tells a funny story that ends with a communal lesson rather than a punchline at someone else's expense. These moments are memorable and magnetic because they enhance the group's cohesion and spirit. So next time you're in a conversation or a meeting, or even at a casual get-together, observe how humor is used. Notice how the most admired and respected individuals often use their sense of humor to reinforce their connections with others rather than undermine them. Their ability to laugh and make others laugh without crossing lines of respect is not just a social skill, but a profound life strategy that aligns with Stoic wisdom. Isn't it fascinating how ancient philosophy still rings true in our modern social interactions? How about you? Have you ever met someone whose humor was truly magnetic? How did they make you feel? Let's leave a comment below. Number 3. Free imagination. People with this magnetic charisma are typically creative thinkers. What makes them so captivating is their ability to view situations from multiple angles. This isn't just about being different. It's about a deep-seated versatility in thinking that allows them to explore every possible solution to a problem. This adaptability is highly praised in Stoic philosophy, which encourages viewing life's challenges from various perspectives to gain a deeper understanding and remain untroubled by adversity. For example, consider a charismatic leader in a community project. They don't just push their own ideas. Instead, they actively seek out and encourage diverse thoughts from the group. This inclusiveness enhances their appeal. They listen, they consider, and they adapt. Their ability to understand and integrate new ideas seamlessly into plans or visions without prejudice is a testament to their free imagination. Stoicism teaches us the value of perception and the importance of being open to change, a principle clearly embodied by those with a free imagination. Moreover, having a free imagination means these individuals don't self-censor. They are not held back by fears of criticism or doubts about whether their contributions are worthwhile. They offer their ideas freely, fostering an environment where creativity is valued over judgment. This aspect of their personality not only makes them effective collaborators, but also inspirational figures. They create a space where others feel safe to express their own ideas and contributions, which is crucial for collective success. So, embracing a free imagination can significantly amplify your magnetic traits. It allows you to navigate through life's complexities with ease and grace, much like the Stoics, who mastered the art of maintaining internal tranquility amidst external chaos. By adopting this mindset, you too can enhance your ability to connect with others and lead with inspiration. Let's strive to cultivate this magnetic, creative spirit within ourselves. It's not just about being charismatic. It's about enriching our interactions and embracing a fuller, more creative approach to life and its infinite possibilities. Number 4. Healthy optimism magnetic. Individuals who embody this trait aren't just blindly positive. Instead, they maintain a balanced perspective that's deeply rooted in the principles of Stoicism. They recognize that life is a mix of good and bad experiences and accept both with equanimity. People with a magnetic personality have a healthy dose of optimism. Their positive outlook is never misplaced or overdone. They are the ones who can always find the silver lining in a cloud without undermining the real struggles that come with difficult times. This kind of positivity is sincere and considerate. It acknowledges the challenges, yet chooses to focus on potential positive outcomes. Consider someone like Marcus Aurelius, a Stoic philosopher and Roman emperor who faced countless adversities during his reign. Despite the pressures of his position and the complexities of his times, his writings reflect a grounded optimism, a clear recognition of life's challenges paired with a focus on personal virtue and inner strength. And when it comes to the often mentioned trope of seeing the glass as half full, these magnetic individuals really show their unique perspective. For them, it's not about quantifying how much is in the glass. Rather, they focus on the quality of what's present. They appreciate what they have, however little, and often find value in the experiences and lessons life offers, rather than its material gains. In essence, people with magnetic traits and a Stoic mindset don't just carry themselves with an air of positivity. They inspire and uplift those around them by demonstrating how to appreciate the full spectrum of life's experiences. Their resilience and thoughtful optimism encourage us to look beyond mere circumstances and to focus on the substance and quality of our lives. So next time you find yourself facing a challenge, think of it as an opportunity to channel your inner Stoic magnetism. Embrace the situation with both the wisdom to see it clearly and the optimism to handle it gracefully. This balanced approach not only enriches your own life, but also makes you a beacon of positivity in the lives of others. Number 5. Empathy. Why do we find ourselves drawn to empathetic individuals? It's simple. Empathetic people excel in genuinely connecting with others, not just on a superficial level, but in truly understanding the emotional landscapes of those around them. This connection goes beyond mere sympathy. It's about stepping into someone else's shoes, feeling their emotions alongside them, and experiencing their world as if it were your own. Such deep empathy manifests in various ways. These individuals are incredibly generous with their time and emotional resources. They make ideal companions during both the lows and highs of life. Consider the friend who always knows just when to offer a listening ear, the one who can sit with you in silence or offer words of validation and comfort without judgment. This friend might recognize when you're stressed and say something like, "It seems like you're carrying a lot right now. Want to talk about it?" This kind of supportive interaction is magnetic because it creates a safe space for genuine emotional exchange. Moreover, empathetic people are often excellent at providing advice that resonates on a personal level. They can tailor their guidance to specifically suit the needs of the person they're helping, making their insights particularly valuable and appreciated. In the context of Stoicism, practicing empathy is not just about emotional intelligence. It's a form of moral virtue that enhances both personal integrity and social harmony. Stoics strive to understand others without quick judgments or emotional biases, a practice that not only enriches one's character, but also fosters a more compassionate community. Therefore, if you want to enhance your magnetic pull, consider strengthening your empathetic skills. Listen more, validate feelings, and be generous with your emotional support. Embracing these empathetic behaviors will not only make you more appealing to those around you, but will also deepen your connections, making your interactions more meaningful and fulfilling. Let's practice empathy not just as a social skill, but as a Stoic virtue, enhancing our lives and the lives of those around us. Number 6. Sincere and honest. Imagine a lie as a kind of poison. It has the power to severely damage, or even completely destroy, the trust and bond in a relationship. Folks who possess a magnetic personality understand the toxic nature of dishonesty very well. They avoid lies with the utmost diligence, as if dodging a lethal plague. Regardless of the duration or depth of their relationships, these individuals consistently commit to being upfront and genuine. For example, think about a person who exudes magnetism. This person would never consider misleading others with untruths. They recognize that lies can inflict deep wounds, and so they always ensure their intentions, values, and beliefs are transparent right from the start. Being sincere means that these magnetic individuals never hide their true feelings or thoughts. If you ask them what's on their mind, expect an honest answer, even if it's not the easiest to hear. However, this doesn't imply that they reveal every aspect of their lives. Just because they are committed to honesty doesn't mean they share everything. They judiciously choose what to share, maintaining a balance between openness and personal privacy. Furthermore, the magnetic quality of these individuals isn't just about avoiding deceit. It's about embracing a life of integrity. They don't just act with honesty, they embody it. Their interactions are free of pretense and facade, which fosters deeper connections with others. People are naturally drawn to those who are candid and transparent, as these traits build trust and respect. In the spirit of Stoicism, these magnetic individuals also practice detachment from the reactions of others to their honesty. They understand that while they can control their actions and words, the responses of others are beyond their control. This Stoic perspective helps them remain steady and true to their principles, even when faced with challenging interactions. So, if you're aiming to cultivate a more magnetic personality, consider embracing the Stoic virtue of sincerity. It's not merely about shunning falsehood, it's about being profoundly true to yourself and to others, creating relationships grounded in trust and mutual respect. It's about being someone others can rely on to be consistent and reliable, no matter the circumstances. And ultimately, isn't that the kind of person we all strive to be? Number 7. Thoughtful and considerate. At the heart of their charm, magnetic individuals prioritize the well-being of others. Their appeal largely stems from their considerate and thoughtful actions towards those around them, whether they are colleagues, friends, or family members. It's this genuine desire to positively influence the lives of others that sets them apart. Stoicism teaches us the value of virtue and the importance of living a life aligned with wisdom, justice, courage, and moderation. Magnetic people embody these principles through their everyday interactions. They are not only concerned with their own well-being, but deeply invested in fostering a supportive and positive environment for everyone. This aligns closely with the Stoic belief in focusing on what one can control and making rational, ethical choices that benefit the greater good. For example, consider someone who, upon noticing a new team member feeling overwhelmed, takes the time to help them understand a complex project, or offers to lighten their load by sharing some of the tasks. Or think about a friend who, despite their own busy schedule, always finds time to listen to your problems and provide thoughtful advice. In environments that may feel toxic or counterproductive, These individuals strive to be the catalyst for change. They don't simply tolerate negativity. Instead, they actively work to transform these environments into nurturing spaces. This could be through encouraging open communication, promoting teamwork, or simply by being a consistent source of kindness and respect. And of course, nobody is perfect. Even the most magnetic individuals can make mistakes or act out of step with their usual demeanor. However, what makes them especially admirable is their readiness to acknowledge their faults. Apologies and efforts to make amends are prompt and sincere, reflecting a stoic acknowledgement of personal fallibility and a commitment to personal growth. So when you encounter or interact with someone who exudes these magnetic qualities, take a moment to appreciate how they are not just acting out of personal interest, but are deeply influenced by a philosophy that values the well-being of the community as a whole. Their actions inspire us to cultivate similar traits in ourselves, leading to a richer, more connected life. Isn't it fascinating how timeless wisdom and simple human kindness can weave together to create such magnetic personalities? Let's strive to incorporate these values into our own lives, making each interaction more meaningful and positively impactful. Number 8. Inspires others. Magnetic individuals often serve as living embodiments of healthy attitudes and behaviors, influencing others not through loud declarations, but through their quiet, steadfast approach to life's ups and downs. Consider a colleague or mentor whose resilience and composure inspire you to face your own challenges with more courage and less distress. They don't just navigate their paths, they inspire you to better navigate yours. These remarkable people excel in offering encouragement, motivation, and support. They do this not by imposing their will, but by providing a kind of silent partnership. Picture a teacher who instills confidence not by constantly correcting you, but by giving you the space to learn and grow at your own pace. They believe deeply that everyone harbors inner goodness and potential for growth, and this belief is both uplifting and contagious. Their method of inspiring others is gentle and respectful, mirroring the Stoic belief in focusing on what can be controlled, our own thoughts and actions, and letting go of what cannot. This approach doesn't coerce, it enchants and invites others into a space of self-improvement and self-reflection. It encourages a person to look inward and discover their own capacity for patience, perseverance, and virtue. When you interact with such individuals, you feel empowered to embrace your own potential for positivity and growth. Their steadfast belief in the betterment of every individual is infectious, much like the Stoic emphasis on personal virtue and ethical living. They model a way of life that suggests by honing our inner strengths and virtues, we not only lead more fulfilling lives, but also become a beacon for others. These magnetic, Stoic-like figures remind us that our influence on others isn't about the volume of our voice, but the depth of our character. By cultivating qualities such as resilience, wisdom, and moral integrity, we can inspire those around us in profound and lasting ways. So, next time you meet someone who radiates this kind of quiet, powerful inspiration, take a moment to appreciate their unique influence. They exemplify how, by developing and demonstrating our virtues, we can not only enrich our own lives but also illuminate the paths of others. Isn't that an incredible type of person to strive to become? Number 9. Strong self-confidence. Imagine encountering someone who seems to possess an irresistible charm, an aura that draws others in effortlessly. These individuals exude a profound sense of self-confidence that is palpable in every interaction. But what exactly sets them apart? At the heart of their magnetic personality lies a steadfast belief in their own worth, a conviction that is unshakable even in the face of adversity. This sense of self-assurance isn't dependent on external validation. It springs from within, rooted in the ancient wisdom of Stoicism. Stoicism teaches that true strength comes from mastering one's own mind and emotions, rather than seeking validation from the outside world. Magnetic individuals embody this principle wholeheartedly. They possess an unwavering confidence in themselves, forged through a deep understanding of their own value and a refusal to be swayed by the opinions of others. Consider the coworker who remains unperturbed by setbacks and failures, viewing them not as stumbling blocks, but as stepping stones on the path to success. They welcome feedback with open arms, recognizing it as a valuable tool for personal and professional growth. Rather than fearing rejection, they embrace it as a natural part of the journey, knowing that it is through adversity that true resilience is built. Moreover, magnetic individuals don't just tolerate criticism, they thrive on it. They understand that feedback, whether positive or negative, is a gift that can help them become better versions of themselves. Instead of being discouraged by criticism, they use it as fuel to propel themselves forward, constantly striving for self-improvement. But what truly sets these individuals apart is their ability to inspire others. Through their unwavering confidence and resilience, they serve as beacons of strength and positivity, attracting others to them like moths to a flame. Whether in the workplace, social settings, or personal relationships, their magnetic presence leaves a lasting impression on everyone they encounter. In essence, having a magnetic personality isn't just about having good looks or impressive talents. It's about embodying the timeless principles of Stoicism, cultivating inner strength and resilience, and inspiring others to do the same. So the next time you encounter someone with that unmistakable charm, remember that true magnetism comes from within. Number 10. Well-spoken and articulate. Magnetic individuals possess a special kind of eloquence that reflects not just what they say, but how they say it. This knack for communication is deeply rooted in their understanding of the nuances of tone and timing, crucial for offering comfort to a friend in need, energizing a colleague, or openly expressing their own emotions. Their ability to articulate their thoughts effectively doesn't necessarily stem from a love of public speaking. In fact, many magnetic people might shy away from the spotlight or even face challenges like speech impediments. Here's the interesting part. When these magnetic folks encounter such obstacles, they don't see them as setbacks. Instead, they harness these challenges as tools to enhance their relatability and approachability. For instance, think of a leader who stutters yet never fails to inspire their team, or a friend who struggles to find the right words, but always makes you feel understood. These individuals show us that it's not about being flawless in speech, but about being genuine and thoughtful in communication. What's truly fascinating is how this aligns with the principles of Stoicism, which teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. A Stoic influence in someone's life encourages them to view their communication barriers not as personal defects, but as opportunities to connect more authentically with others. This perspective allows them to remain calm and collected, making them even more magnetic. They may not always love public speaking, but magnetic people leverage their communicative challenges to their advantage, making their interactions more meaningful and genuine. This authenticity is what makes others gravitate towards them. They aren't flawless, but their ability to navigate conversations with thoughtfulness and intent showcases a Stoic wisdom that resonates deeply with those around them. So, as you move through your own interactions, remember that the essence of being magnetic lies not in flawlessness, but in how effectively you can communicate your thoughts and feelings, regardless of the challenges you might face. This approach not only draws others to you, but also strengthens your own Stoic journey towards personal mastery and resilience. Number 11. Well-versed and knowledgeable. Individuals with magnetic personalities often possess what we call a growth mindset. This concept, pivotal in Stoicism, is about viewing life as an endless opportunity for learning and personal evolution. Their desire to know more isn't limited to superficial information. Instead, they're deeply interested in the nuances of human interactions, the complexities of societal structures, and the unfolding of current events. For instance, consider someone who makes an effort to learn about another person's cultural background and personal history. This isn't done out of mere curiosity. It's an attempt to understand and connect with them on a meaningful level. Or think about someone who studies sociology or psychology. They're not just accumulating knowledge for the sake of it, but are trying to understand how these forces shape human behavior and societal dynamics. Moreover, in true Stoic fashion, these individuals use their knowledge practically. Stoicism teaches that wisdom and virtue are central to a good life, and being informed enhances one's ability to engage with the world thoughtfully and effectively. This knowledge is then applied in their interactions, allowing them to foster deeper connections and to contribute positively to their communities. They engage in conversations that are not only insightful, but also enriching, offering perspectives that challenge conventional thinking and encourage growth. By embracing this approach to knowledge, people with magnetic personalities go beyond mere intellectualism. They become agents of change, inspiring others with their insights and thoughtful discourse. Their ability to intertwine their knowledge with everyday interactions makes them particularly impactful and admired figures in their circles. Embracing this magnetic trait of being well-versed and knowledgeable is more than just about being educated. It's about using that education to live a life that is more engaged, empathetic, and aligned with Stoic virtues. It's about building relationships that are deep and lasting and creating an understanding that transcends the superficial. Ultimately, it makes their personalities not only magnetic, but also profoundly influential. In conclusion, the allure of magnetism isn't an elusive quality reserved for the fortunate. Rather, it's an attribute that can be nurtured and refined by anyone. Through the deliberate cultivation of certain virtues and characteristics, we naturally attract others to us. They are drawn to our presence, eagerly anticipating moments spent in our company because we emanate a sense of genuine value and ease. Let's embark on a journey to embrace the guiding principles of Stoicism in our daily lives. By acknowledging our inherent worth and embracing each obstacle as an opportunity for personal evolution, we unlock the potential to exude a captivating charm unique to ourselves. This path of self-discovery and growth is not only worthwhile, but also enriching, and I'm enthusiastic about navigating it alongside you. Together, let's foster an environment where our inner resilience serves as our most potent magnet, attracting positivity and meaningful connections. It's crucial to recognize that while actions and words may fade from memory, the lasting impression of how we make others feel endures. Which of these magnetic traits do you currently embody, and which ones do you aspire to develop further? Share your reflections with us below. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up to show your support. Make sure to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any future videos, and feel free to leave a comment below. We're really interested in hearing about your experiences and thoughts. Your feedback helps us improve our content. And don't forget to check out the other videos linked in the end screen. They're specially selected to help you learn more and deepen your understanding of human behavior. Thank you deeply for joining us on this journey today. Thank you, and see you in the next video.